Back on again, more disturbing truth. Now, the only problem I got with this truth community right here is they nourishing Donald Trump, and I don't understand what's really going on. So, we go take a breakdown to him, because I always trying to tell the people that, the same world government that you so-called against is the same people who bring the Donald Trump to the table. And this is what a lot of people don't understand in this world. All the puppets that you actually accept, it come from the peoples. It come from the same world government that controlling us, the same people that's give us the pandemic. You understand the mental slavery? We trapped in it. They have to give us these puppets to keep us brainwashed and locked in that damn spell that they call it. You understand? So a lot of people sleep on the Donald Trump. So we go break it down and show you how the Donald Trump get on the scene, how they put him on. The same people that basically talking bad about him. Today, we're going to show you something. Let's run this right here. Show you how the Donald Trump get on to the masses.
Tell you who's mad. Donald Trump. Joy.
Now, this is The View right here. The so-called TV show they call The View with all sodomites on there. And of course, it is brainwash from 2003 right there. Pay attention.
Where's a tube? He says that it's his own hair. So I believe him because I believe Donald. He's an upstanding American.
So they're going to bring Donald Trump on The View to prove if his hair is real. You believe that shit? They're bringing Donald Trump on to prove that his hair is real. How did that get about, if his hair is real or not? Because they're the one who put him on. And of course, it don't matter what it is. It's the same put on. It don't matter if they kind of bring him on The View to check if his hair is real. They're putting him on to a lot of people who don't know him yet. That's how they put on puppet.
Yeah. But America doesn't believe him.
America doesn't believe him.
In yesterday.
How did he get on to the American people? Okay.
I'm asking, is that really his hair?
All fucking drag. And there go your Donald Trump right there, people. Because he's a figure from the TV from day one. He's a TV figure, TV character from day one. Or you think you know him? They put him on you as a so-called billionaire, so-called business tycoon, and then bam, they put him in the president's seat, and the masses act like he's some kind of savior come to save them. Dumb the fuck on. Watch this, you see him? Look at him. Look at him and then play around.
It's true. It's real.
Yes, it's real. Of course it's real. This is how they do the dumb masses. Want the people to get familiar with the Donald Trump, but they have no idea what was coming when they put him in the president's seat. You understand that?
How did it feel like when they really attack you and they do a hair
They
job?
really are.
See?
Excuse me, you attack my hair all the time.
See?
You were worse than they were.
I stopped.
You were worse than they were.
See? It's just a show, people. They put him on, what, in the name of the air? You're gonna put him on one of these big talk shows that the people watch, so-called, to make sure that his hair is real.
Barbara, you know what?
Yeah.
It's real. It's really mine. You know,
Wow. Look at them. You see that right there, people? This is how they do it right here. I told you. The same View who cuss out Donald Trump every day. Look at them in the fucking 2003. Watch this right there. You see that? Sleep on. All of them is the same.
She is very sexy.
They're all paid by the same people. That's what you need to know. So a lot of people hear the Joe Bailoff right now and these sodomite. Yes, they talk shit about the Donald Trump. And watch them right there in 2003. They almost making love right there on the set.
He knows how to get
There
to
you
me.
go.
Strange
You know
things
to get
happen
to
over the
me.
last couple of years called Twitter. And I have this account with
Yes.
millions of people.
Pay
And I've
attention.
got all these, and I used to say I want to own a newspaper. This is better.
Are you a Bertha?
He said the Twitter is better than having a newspaper, and now they so-called ban him on Twitter. What a damn joke. And I told you what they did. He the actual one that put on Twitter. You understand that? When the Donald Trump turned president, the Twitter was basically a trash network. Nobody really go on it. You just have some porn clip on it. That's all. Some dumb shit, some dumb tweet that nobody really go and look at. All of a sudden, Donald Trump so-called, yes, all these tweets and controversy, and bam, Twitter put on. It's now the propaganda network.
Donald?
Something on that birth certificate that he doesn't like.
Listen, watch this right here. Listen,
I'm telling
you see? He said, I love you to this sodomite right there. And you hear what the sodomite said? I love you too. Sodomite love on screen. That's how they do it. You see that? I told you. They can't fool me. That's what you need to remember. They can't fool me. All the tricks they got in place, I seen it coming.
I think that's the biggest pile of dog mess I've heard in ages.
They're playing.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real
You
estate
hear that?
mogul, and
You
a
hear that? He's a billionaire, so-called real estate logo is a faker, people. They're the one who put him on. And a lot of people don't get it. They put him on for this same reason right here. The role that he's playing today is the exact role they put him on to play from day one. Dressing him up and fix him up for the same role right here.
star. But does he really want to add president
You hear
of
that?
the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. I think the country is
Lot of
doing so
people would
badly,
like
they
him to.
want
Listen.
somebody that's going to help it. I think the country is never been in a position like it is right now. It's being
Wow.
ripped off by every
Listen.
nation, every
Listen.
intelligent nation in the
Wow.
world, whether it's China,
Wow.
they're taking our jobs, they're making all our product, and
They're taking your jobs. China taking your job. Remember, I told you. China, I told you, man, China is a dirty place, man. China is a place where we know it's billions and a billion of people live there, a billion and a half people so-called. But they just use them to run psyops on the people. You don't understand. The people in China is already mind control. You can't take nothing that come from there. And plus, they're playing scapegoat 100%. So the Donald Trump was saying he gonna cut off China because China have all the business from America. And then all of a sudden he come in. What did he do? Didn't do shit. Same damn shit. Same ties with China. China recycle American trash. Every damn thing is China. Nothing in America. Nothing made here in America. Everything made in China. But all by design. What you think?
they loan us back the money we pay them interest.
That is
Whether
crazy.
it's OPEC,
Yes.
OPEC, which is, I
Bullshit.
mean, they're having a field day right now. I think people want somebody now that's going to protect them
You
and
hear that?
protect this country because
You
we're
hear
not
that?
going to be a great country for long if we keep going the way we're going right now.
You hear that? You hear that?
George Bush, he gave us Obama. I'm not a big fan of George Bush. I'm not a fan of
Let's not
Obama.
talk about what
Watch
Whoopi-
this,
I
watch
know
this.
Whoopi, because we're only going to get Whoopi's vote.
If you did, let me just ask, if you did beat,
And she likes me. She even put me in a movie.
Watch them people. Freemason handshake right there because they're fake. They're 100% fake. All of them is the same. They have to go with each other. And I told you, at some point, all deceivers link up. That's how they do it. Bam.
It may seem
this
hard
right
to
here.
believe when you watch Hot Topics these days, but the current White
Look at this fucker right here. A lot of people sleep on this whoopee. He's a man in a wig. That's what they do on the masses. Nothing but deception.
House resident used to love to come on The View.
You hear that?
He
You hear that?
appeared a total
Listen.
of 18 times.
Bam, for your number 9. So Trump visit the so-called View 18 times, people. 18 times. And this is just one talk show on TV. Just one. What did I tell you? How did you get to know the Donald Trump? How did you get familiar with him? How do you know his policies, ideology, and everything that he got in his head? How do you get to know it? They put him on. They put him on to the public using these fucking sodomites on these shows. That's how they put on the Donald Trump. That's how you get to know him.
Check out his top 5 moments.
number 5.
I'll tell you who's mad. Donald Trump. Joy said the guy
See?
wears a tube.
He says that it's his own hair, so I believe
There's a reason why they have to discuss the Donald Trump right here. They have to put him on. It's a paid puppet. And of course, that's their job, to put him on. Watch this right here. Pay attention.
It's really weird to watch that
You see?
over the years.
Watch this one right here. The so-called John McCain daughter. Look at it. The people stupid in this world. You see that? That's a man with makeup on. What's wrong? All of them is drag. It's not even a joke. I know sometimes it's hard for you to believe. But when you look with your eyes, use your common sense. Bam, that's a big old man in plain sight.
It's very weird to watch it, but you guys actually you two
see?
seem to get
Look.
along with me. Says I
You
love
see?
you to
You
Whoopi
see?
at the end.
well, you
see?
know, people say all
You see?
kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
and-
you see?
and, you know,
You see?
But and
Listen to the explanation why they was playing lovey-dovey with Donald Trump back in the days, and now they so-called hate him.
the person who began running is not the person I knew.
Yes, you see the hand sign with the 666 on it? It's not the same person that you knew that run. What a bullshit. The same thing you get from the Dick Gregory is to Donald Trump. What a dumb shit for the masses. Which one did you get? The one that wear the red tie? Get out of here. It's bullshit. All of them here to deceive the people.
Person I knew.
But, Joy, you do
All
too.
of them is fake.
Sometimes you get
And
frustrated.
by the way, this person is a black woman. That's how deceive you are on TV. The Sunny Liston is a black woman. It's not black and it's not a woman. Bam.
With this president, but you were also friends with him. You went to one of
You
his
see?
weddings.
Yeah, of course. Just like Hillary Clinton that he was trying to, where they was running against, basically want to cut each other head off. Yes, there was also at the so-called Donald Trump wedding. This is how they do it. This sodomite with the orange hair is nothing different. Fucking fish-head people and the masses, they're fake.
No?
Don't get carried away.
No, don't get carried away.
I went to his wedding because my manager was working with him, and that's how I
Wow,
got to.
your manager was working with him. What that got to do with you going to somebody's wedding? That personal shit right there. What was you? You was working there? Get the fuck out of here. Was you the cook? What was you? Get the fuck out of here.
Got to go to his wedding. I wasn't friends with
Would you
him.
be his friend now?
I don't want to make Putin
see?
jealous, son.
Wow. Wow. They're just playing with the damn masses. That's all they do. Bam.
Since getting banned on social media and announcing a tour with Bill O'Reilly that apparently isn't selling tickets, oh my! Trump has had a hard time getting much attention. But several
And
new
even when Donald Trump so-called is out of the office, he's not president no more, they still gotta push and pump him and the people. You still don't understand that he's a satanic puppet? You're just dumb. Why they still talking about the Donald Trump? Pay attention right here in the ladies.
books that make damning allegations against him have put him back in the
Yes,
headlines.
you hear that? It put him back in the headline. How you gonna ban somebody from Twitter and if he come out his house and say something out his mouth, you have it on TV. So why the fuck you ban him? So Donald Trump would normally go out there and tweet something. Instead of he tweeting it, you hear it on the news. They say, oh, Donald Trump say something fuck up again. Donald Trump say something messed up again. Bam, and then you tell the people. So what's the difference? It better when you tell us and not him? I don't get it. So when he tweet, the shit that he tweet, you still read it on the news. Oh, Donald Trump tweet this today. And then you ban him from Twitter. He banned from Twitter. That means he can't put nothing up on Twitter, but you can still bring the message across. Do you understand that, people? I used to show you with the so-called terrorists sending a message to their so-called terrorist brothers to so-called commit terrorist acts. And it's come on the news. The CNN come, the news reporter come on CNN and read out the news, basically sending the message to the terrorists from the fucking leader Osama bin Laden and send the message to them for them to commit terrorist attacks. How would the terrorists get the message if it wasn't for the fucking news read out the exact message and send it out to the people waiting on it? That's the same fucking shit right here, people. What is going on? You ban Donald Trump, but every word he say, everything he do is still out there on the news. So why you ban him? I told you they're fucking fake. Donald Trump can show up on any one of these talk shows, any one of these TV stations. How can you ban him on Twitter? Bam.
One claims General Mark Milley.
Listen, General Mark Milley, another sodomite, you can tell by all this shit that he got on him. Satanic puppet at his best. You can see it right there. Everything on them is just coding. Star on the shoulder. Fake on.
That Trump may pull what they call a Reichstag moment.
Wow.
By staging a military coup.
You hear that? They keep talking about military coup, and by the way, they have no business talking about this. You see, if it was real, what's the sense talking about it, people? Trump already had a office. It's all over. Why the fuck would you come back and say, yeah, Trump was planning a coup from back then where we already passed? What that got to do with the people today? Trump was planning a coup. People just stupid on this earth. You're dumb or what? Move.
To hold on to power. He denies it, of course, but couldn't resist adding that if he did do a coup.
Yes, just like you have the fucking O.J. Simpson. Yes, he claimed innocent in court, beat the murder case, and then gonna write a book and say, if I did it. Just people, it's just them playing with you. You don't get it?
He did. He'd never enlist General Milley to help him.
Wow. What a dumb shit. And you laugh. They was planning a military coup. What a dumb shit. The people retarded in this earth. I tell you, man, no wonder you believe in Donald Trump. Dumb on.
Back in the spotlight, he craves so much,
Yes,
Anna.
he crave it and you give it to him.
Well, if I
And
did...
watch his fucking dummy right here in the purple clothing. Pay attention. All of them is fakers. None of them is real. All masked up characters. And I tell you, you're looking at TV, you think those are the normal people. Take a look at them when you open your eyes. They are the fucked up people on this earth trying to fool you.
Who are cool.
More cool.
I'd like you to be right next to me, Joy. I mean, what a stupid thing for him to answer.
Fucking
Look, it's
faker.
first, I think the significance here is the barrage of books coming out to detail those last days of the Trump administration.
Why? What is this about? Why put out some book to show us the last days of the Trump administration, to show that he was gonna plan a military coup? What a fucking dumb shit move.
But to me, what's really struck with me is how
dumb.
scary it is and how close we came to having a second term with a guy who's a madman, a narcissist madman.
Of course, and who put the fucking madman on to the people? How did people get to be interested in the fucking Donald Trump? TV, mainstream media, they're the one who put him on. They put him on you. Whether good or bad, it's good publicity for them. Damn.
Before he was a
Watch this
presidential
right here.
candidate.
I've been saying for years.
Watch
keep
him.
the
Look at his hand sign. That's the 666 right there, the mark of the beast. Donald Trump is one of them. You're stupid. His face paint orange and you sleep on it. It is a Freemason puppet. And shut the fuck up with that deep state bullshit. It's just to make Donald Trump look like he's not one of them. There's no such thing as no damn deep state. It's Freemasonry, 100%.
Keep the oil. Don't let him have the oil.
Fucking
Before he
idiot.
was a reality TV
You
star.
see, reality TV show star right there in 2004. Point the devil horns on the masses. They let you get some more familiar with this character. Remember, he already show up in movies and everything. His own commercials. He tell you got plane and everything. He's the same fucker right here. They keep you in tune with him. And then bam, they make him a president and act like it's fucking surprising.
You're fired.
Donald Trump was a New York tabloid fixture. All through the 1980s, Trump was busy building something new. And it wasn't a...
And how did you know he was building something new? The same way they're following the so-called Elon Musk right now. Another fucking fake billionaire that the government give you and you grab it and run. Put it on in the name of a fucking electric car and you buy it. Electric car been around long before he born. But pay attention, it's the same thing with the Donald Trump right here. They take their little time and put him on as a business tycoon. You're a fucking fool to believe in him.
Billionaire developer Donald Trump has
This is what they do. This is how you get to know him. You disbelieve me? I'll show you proof and facts. This is how you get to know the Donald Trump. You know him from nowhere. You know him from nowhere. Where you know him from? TV give it to you. You understand? They give you these little news clip every day. Whether good or bad, controversy, don't matter. You put on the Donald Trump in front of the people. Because some things that controversy to you are maybe bad to you that he say, some people love it. Do you understand? That's why they say all publicity is good publicity for these fuckers. You better wake up. They're the one who put him on.
name on a New York City hotel,
See?
shopping center, and apartment
Pay
buildings,
attention.
as well as a casino in Atlantic City. And now he's going to put his name on
Listen.
a big piece of Eastern Airlines.
Yes, there you go, people. They give you the Trump airline right there. And I told you, people, why was the news interesting to bring you the Donald Trump? They painting him. They putting him on. They're giving you a character so you can know him. And then later on, he's a president doing all of this shit. This is how they do it, people.
was creating a public persona.
Yeah, he was creating a public persona. It's not an accident, people. That's what they do.
Both funny and demeaning.
Yes,
Arrogant
of course.
and somehow
Of
in
course.
touch with the common man.
Yes, and they build the persona like he said. And then they give you that in a president. That's how they do it, people. They go say, oh, he's not a politician. He's a businessman, business tycoon, billionaire. He turned bad business into good business. It's bullshit. It's all fucking fakery. That's how they put on the Donald Trump.
Love and hate him at the same
You see,
time.
you can love him and hate him at the same time.
Ego.
He comes off as being very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Listen, what the word you're looking for, you check your script.
Arrogant? Yeah, he's
Wow,
arrogant.
you see?
I like him.
You see?
Got it made. Got everything.
Yeah, you like him. He got it made. The man have everything. And I told you, money is the root of all evil. They never lie. So in order for them to put on a fucking puppet and you let it stick, they tell you it's a billionaire. A lot of people like to listen to people they say you got money. They feel like the Donald Trump gonna leak some way how he make money so you can make money. Why you think you buy books from him? Why Donald Trump print all those books? Where they at? Some people buy them. Millions of people buy those books thinking it gonna help them turn into a billionaire because Donald Trump is a billionaire. You see how they do it? That's how they put on puppet.
He often did this by picking fights.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
You
I
see?
think Donald Trump
You
is
see?
an artful
Look.
liar.
Listen.
I think he is a greedy, vicious, and arrogant man.
You see? Yes.
Well, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
You see? You don't know if it's supposed to be a compliment or not because that's what they used to put you on. The character itself, people. Do you understand? They have to sell you a main character, which is this Donald Trump. Why you think he firing people left and right when he turned president? Same apprentice character he play. Don't be dumb.
I'm not sure.
He waged
Look
a
at him.
years-long battle
Look.
with New York City Mayor Ed
You
Koch.
see? You see?
I hope that New York City has a different mayor. At
They
some
give
point,
you
'cause
all of these shows with the Donald Trump and watch him reading from a script and put him on and the people never see it coming. You have to have brain to see this. You hear me?
Koch is a total disaster. He's been a very bad mayor for the city.
He helped launch a
Listen.
competitor to the NFL called the U.S. Football League.
Wow.
And then
You
launched a
see?
lawsuit against the NFL
You
when
see?
the USFL failed.
All just to keep him in mention. Keep him right there in the public eyes. Do you understand? All of this shit that they tell you, it is fuckery. 100%. Even when they tell you that he hit bankrupt. It's just for the show. Keep going with the same Donald Trump character until you give him
Jury in the case
president.
delivered its verdict. It ruled the NFL did indeed
You see?
monopolize pro football.
You see?
But it awarded damages of just $1.
Wow.
And in one of his
It's just a joke and the people will never get it. Everybody under the spell. That's why they can't see these shits. Yes, they award them $1. It is bullshit, people.
biggest fights of the 1980s, he went up against media mogul
You see?
Merv Griffin
What I
in a
tell
fight
you?
over a casino in Atlantic
What
City.
did I tell you, people? They give you all of this shit to plug in the Donald Trump. It's not a mystery. Only if you're stupid, you can't see it. All the dumb truthers take Donald Trump as a truth and run. You are retarded. You need to shut down your fucking channel. Don't do no more truth video. If Donald Trump fool you, you got fuck.
People realize now that Merv made a bad deal. It's unfortunate that
See?
he's taken a fall.
You see?
But he has taken the fall. Nothing much I can do about it.
Just a character.
Loves that perception. I won. He's still, a year later standing in New York going, I won. He
Just
wants
a
to make sure
show.
everybody in America knows he won.
But the Donald
Look at
Trump we
this.
know today is more than just
Look at this, people. And look at this man drag that he got right there that he used to call a wife. They can't fool everybody.
boastful brawler. That's because there's one more
You see?
tactic that
Look,
Trump apparently
watch him.
learned in the 80s and uses to great effect on the campaign trail today. Keep people guessing about any long-term plans.
You hear that?
Mr. Trump, what's left in your life? You're 33 years old. You're worth all.
Of course, he's 33 years old. Called in.
Guessing about any long-term plans.
Mr. Trump, what's left in your life? You're 33 years old. You're worth all this money. You say you didn't say that.
33 years old right here. Look at the fucking hair. 33.
You want to be worth $1 billion.
No, I really don't. I just want to keep busy and
Look.
keep active.
Could $1 billion
Wow.
buy the White House? What do you think?
Well,
Does
I don't
money
think it
give
can.
you...
I know a lot of the
Wow.
politicians. I like a lot of the politicians. They're
You
friends of
see?
Trump carefully cultivated speculation about his future. In 1987, he ran a full-page ad in major newspapers that read like a political manifesto.
A blow-up of the ad is now on display at Trump Tower on
You
Fifth
hear that,
Avenue.
people?
The ad was
You hear that, people? It's all by design. Prepping you up for the Trump presidency and nobody see it coming. They believe that Donald Trump is real. They're the one who put him on. All puppets. Yes, they got put on. You understand? Nobody, they just don't pop up on the scene. Donald Trump didn't just come pop up. They're the one who put him on, people. And if you have sense, you would know.
irresistible to the New York press, and the move kept Trump's name in the news.
Trump has said
You hear
quite
that?
seriously.
Was irresistible to the New York press,
Yeah.
and the move kept Trump's name in the news.
You hear that? They kept Trump name in the news all by design. It's words from the elite to these medias. So they have to put on the Donald Trump. They have a project coming up for him and you have to make him. You have to put him on. Let the people know his character. Love it or hate it. You understand?
Has said quite seriously that he's a good enough bargainer to negotiate a nuclear disarmament
You hear
treaty
that?
with the Russians.
You hear that?
This is not a wealthy
You
country.
see that, people? And it's the same fucking shit they give you right now with the Russia. It is bullshit, people. They use Russia as a scapegoat. The same thing they do with China. They all fucking fake.
People think America, wealth, this and that. The Japanese are saying that. What a wealthy country. I mean, they're saying it and they're laughing. The country's losing $200 billion a year. We ought to go in the next time they fire so much as a bullet at one of our ships. We ought to go in and take over their oil.
Yes, and plus they're telling you that Donald Trump don't know nothing about politics. He's not a politician. And all you hear him talk about is politics from day one. What you think? All the shit that come out of him, it is politics.
With each of these
Listen to
instances,
him.
Trump refined his playbook. His attacks.
So you're going to have to start pushing these people now a little bit because it's getting a little ridiculous.
Just a show.
As far as I'm concerned.
His boasts.
We'll probably sell an extra 10,000 season tickets, and that's a lot of tickets.
And his
You
shifting
see?
positions.
Do you have the genes to be a successful politician?
You
Well,
see?
you never really know. I
From
think
back in the days, he dabbling in politics right there. And when they put him in the president seat, they tell you he's not a politician.
outspoken, and that's not probably a good thing in terms of a politician, but it's a good thing if you ever got elected, you can really do a job.
Now, even back in the 80s, many found Trump's over-the-top personality distasteful.
You
What
see?
may be most discouraging of all is that Palm Beach will accept almost anything if it's got enough money, but somehow it will not accept Donald Trump.
You hear that? Just for the drama, people keep him in the headlines so you get familiar with him. A lot of people don't get it. Familiarity helps. You understand? They hear about this Donald Trump from it in the news, something. You automatically know him. That's just how it is.
But by playing the role of an unpredictable bully
You
with
see?
the Midas touch,
Yes, and there you go, people. There you go. Man, all of them hang out. I break them down and show you. Jesse Jackson and all of these sodomites, they hang out with the Donald Trump from back in the days. And later on, them the same one who come and tell you that Donald Trump is racist, hate black people and everything. You see that right there? That's the sodomite Don King. He also got a weird looking hair, just like the Donald Trump. What
Trump
you
showed
think?
he couldn't easily be ignored.
You see?
I believe that perhaps I'm portrayed differently than I
You see?
actually am.
He's just a puppet. He's a made
believe
puppet,
I'm
people. He reading a script. Donald Trump is a made puppet. All blind people sleep on him.
Portrayed in a rougher sense than the actual product. And
Look
I
at
hope
him. He
that-
reading a script, people. Look at his eyes. And he have two lean eyes right there.
That's true, because I hope the actual product is a lot more mellow than the portrayal.
And that may be his biggest
There
asset
you
of all.
go.
When people attack Trump, they reinforce the version of Trump that Trump wants people to see.
You see that right there? When they attack Trump, they basically, open up the doors. That's what Trump wants you to see. There you go.
They reinforce the version of Trump
Yeah.
that Trump wants people to see. And inevitably, that keeps Trump's name in the news.
Bam. That's what they design. You think it's Donald Trump doing it? Yes, it's him keeping himself in the news. Come on.
You took out a full-page ad in major U.S.
Pay
newspapers
attention right
last year criticizing U.S. foreign policy. What would you do differently now?
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemy.
This is politics again, people, right here. Why would they be asking Donald Trump, a so-called businessman, about this deep politics shit? Why? Things that got something to do with the country and everything. Why ask this guy right here? Because he's got money, because he's a billionaire? It's a dumb shit, people. Wake your ass up. They're prepping up the Donald Trump to be a
Enemies
president.
you can't talk to so easily. I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country because
You
you
hear that?
can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free
You
trade.
hear that, people? They don't want to tell you that the whole wide world is connected. Why you think they have certain cars, the certain country that makes certain cars, and that's it? What you think? You think Japanese actually own those cars that made in Japan? No, it's the same world government. They just want a base in Japan to make Japan relevant. That's how they do it. So Japan known for making Toyotas and Lexus and all these shit. That's what they do. They keep them place and they hold their position by saying that they're the one who make a certain things. You understand? They come up with Sony. No, it's the same fucking world government. You need to understand, but these countries gotta take these props to be relevant. That's all it is, people. If it wasn't for Japan making car, what the fuck would you talking about Japan for? Move.
If you ever go to Japan right now
Listen.
and try to sell something, forget about it, Albert. Just forget
Like
about it.
who? Like who? Who gonna go over there and sell something? Like a regular person? This is bullshit for the masses. I already told you it's one world government control the whole thing. All of it is set up.
It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars.
You hear that? They sell their cars. They don't belong to Japan for real, people. You're not understanding. Just like America don't own no cars. They tell they make Chevrolet, they make Ford. No, they lie. Even the Tesla, none of them make in America. America don't own those cars. Japan don't own those cars. Russia don't own those cars. Germany don't own those cars. It's just to keep them relevant. They throw them a bone. Yes, the car Toyota gonna come from Japan, but it is bullshit. The one world government control all cars. You don't know this. You think somebody just coming up and be like, yeah, I can make a car. I can make a car. No, it's bullshit. It's government shit. That's what you need to understand. Donald Trump full of shit.
VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people.
Of course you do.
You can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country.
Wow.
Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible.
They're not paying what? What do you mean they're not paying? What they're not paying for? It is bullshit, people.
For them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
This sounds like political, presidential talk to me.
See?
I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run.
You see, of course, because they're prepping him up to be the president, people. That's why you see him coming down the escalator in that Simpson before it happened. How did that happen, people? It's a script. The whole thing is scripted.
Ever?
Probably not.
Probably
but
not.
I do
of
get
course.
tired of seeing the country ripped
Why
off.
would you not?
Yes, he's getting tired of seeing the country rip off. This is how you get your Donald Trump right here, dressing up. This is 88 or 89, right here. Wow.
Don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing.
You see?
I really like
You see?
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
That's what all of them tell you, people. Even before the election, you see somebody say, no, I don't want to run. And then, bam, they're automatically in there and win. What you think? He telling you that he's not going to run for president. But it's a setup. You understand me? With the ugly man in a drag, Oprah.
You know, I just probably wouldn't do it.
You see?
I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally because I really am tired of seeing what's happening.
If it gets too bad, he's not going to rule it out entirely. That means if it gets too bad, yes, he could be a president.
Country, how we're really making other people live like kings and we're not.
What do you think of this year's president?
We let other people live like kings and we not. Who is we let other people live like kings? It is bullshit.
Race, the way it's shaped.
But live like
well, it's going
kings.
to be very interesting. I
Read
think,
the script.
I think that probably George Bush has an advantage in terms of the election. I think
George
that
Bush.
probably people would say
You
that
see him reading a script, people. I ain't stupid. Donald Trump also read a script because he is a puppet. He can't just come on fucking TV and run his mouth like you think. You have to read a script like every other puppet. So you see that you fuck up, right? Okay.
He's got like that little edge in terms of the incumbent. Probably people would say that he's got like that little.
From long time he flashing the 666 on the hand sign. Do you see that? Nobody can fool the mag. That's what you need to get. They can't fool me. Once they in, I see him.
In terms of the incumbency, etc., etc. But I think Jesse Jackson's done himself very proud.
Wow, you hear that? He promoting Jesse Jackson, yes, to be a president. And you see, now they tell you that the Donald Trump is a racist against black people. I just showing him hang out with Don King and all those sodomites, because all sodomites hang out together. But you think it's about color. It's not. Donald Trump hate black people and watch him putting on so-called Jesse Jackson for president. What a dumb shit. All of them is in on fooling the people.
Has done one hell of a job, and George Bush has done a hell of a job. You know, they all went in there sort of as semi-underdogs, including George Bush, and they've all come out. I think people that are around all three of those candidates can be very proud of the jobs they've done.
Wow.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
You see that?
Well,
you see
I don't
that?
know. I think I'd win. I tell you
see
what.
that, people? You see that? This is 1988, and you tell me that they wasn't prepping up with Donald Trump for president? You're just fucking dumb. I ain't going no more. Catch me on the run. Bam.